Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
All right, so we are watching for snow and rain. All eyes are on the skies right now and for live radar as meteorologist Brandon Rue is tracking a wintry mix that's expected to move through. We'll tell you when it will impact you. That's coming up. But first, police are searching for answers after a body is found inside of a Bedford Township home. This developing story does top our news here at noon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Evrod Cassimy. You are looking at video there. This is the scene, and officers are actively investigating this situation. The home is located on the 8800 block of Lewis Avenue. That's in Temperance, and that's also where we find our Larry Sproul, who joins us now live this afternoon. Larry, bring us up to speed with what you've learned.
Well, Evrod, we have very little information right now. That's because police are just not simply releasing any details about what happened inside this home. But here's what we do know. You can see the crime scene tape up. Police just put that tape up about 25 minutes ago. But we do know that a body was found inside that white home earlier this morning around 3 o'clock. Now, let's take a look at some brand new video just into our newsroom. Now, police got a call earlier this morning of a body inside the home. We have spoken to several family members here on scene off camera. One woman just told me about 30 minutes ago she believes she knows who was found inside that home, but police are not telling her anything as well, so she's not sure what happened. And right now, both Monroe County Sheriff and MSP are out here investigating. Now, again, I made several calls to the sheriff's office here, MSP. MSP is not the lead agency, so they are not releasing that information as well. I am waiting to get back more information about what happened, but the only thing we do know right now that a body was found inside this home earlier this morning, and that's pretty much it. But I'll have another update coming up tonight at 5. We're live in Bedford Township this afternoon. Larry Sproul, Local 4.
Yeah, a lot of questions about this one. Larry, thank you for the update. Also developing this afternoon, a tragic end to the search for a missing elderly woman. 86-year-old Irene Kin of Trenton was last seen February 1st. Police have been searching the area for her and her car, but Irene's body was found last night. The body in Kin's car, a 2002 Ford Taurus, were found in a remote area of the Riverview Land Preserve. And as of right now, there's no word on the cause of death or the circumstances surrounding it. Livonia police now are looking for the culprits who stole a man's truck and then used it in a smash and grab. The truck rammed an ATM at a Chase Bank branch. This was Sunday on Plymouth Road in Livonia. But then the truck was abandoned nearby. It was originally stolen from Mike Stone's driveway as he was in a deep sleep inside of his home.
I have 2 dogs that bark at everything, and they didn't bark at anything, so whoever did it, did it pretty slick and under the radar.
It's also a diesel truck, and he still did not wake up to hear that engine. Mike Stone has a new Ring doorbell camera, but it's not fully functional just yet. The thieves are still out there somewhere. Let's turn our attention now to the forecast on this Monday afternoon as we take a live look outside for you through our Detroit Sky Cam. You can see the beautiful sky right there, the Detroit River as well. Brandon Rue tracking a wintry mixed force that's expected to move through when?
Later this evening, so let us enjoy the rest of your President's Day daylight hours on the dry side. A couple of degrees north and south of freezing. We're 33 Metro, 32 Ann Arbor. It's 32 over in Port Huron, 35 Grosse Ile, 31 Harrow, Ontario. And the winds are blowing from east to west. So coming off of the big lakes, 5 to 15 miles an hour. Does keep those right on the shoreline here. Feeling a little bit cooler, and later this evening the winds are going to start cranking up. So we have a lakeshore flood advisory for portions of St. Clair, Sanilac, and Huron counties from 7 p.m. tonight to 10 a.m. tomorrow. And again, temperatures looking pretty good here, middle upper 30s with increasing clouds and that stiff breeze from the east. It's interesting because it's dry air coming off the lakes eating into this wet weather, but I think sometime after 7 or 8 p.m., Evrod, we will start to see some of that mix coming in. We'll talk about snow chances, switch over to rain. It's all coming up.
Brandon, thank you. Hundreds of Americans are back here on U.S. soil today, nearly a month after boarding the now quarantined Diamond Princess cruise ship. Now, the flights were supposed to be free of the coronavirus, but 14 people tested positive, and they're going to remain in quarantine with the rest of the passengers. Janice Mackey-Freyer reports from Japan, but in the meantime, Sarah Harmon is at Travis Air Force Base, where some of those quarantine passengers are also being held.
Hundreds of Americans who were quarantined on the Diamond Princess cruise ship are back on U.S. soil. 2 chartered flights from Japan touching down overnight at Air Force bases in Texas and California. The flights were not supposed to include any passengers affected by the coronavirus, but the State Department has now revealed 14 people who tested positive were allowed to travel. They spent the more than 12-hour flight in isolation chambers seen here, filmed by passenger Cheryl Molesky. After nearly 2 weeks in quarantine, she and her husband decided it was time for their extended vacation to come to an end.
Honestly, you're much safer getting off this ship.
The Moleskys were evacuated by American teams in hazmat suits.
The bus will take you to the airplane takes you to the United States, and then you get your passport.
Well, we're exhausted, but we're on the plane.
NBC's Janice Mackey-Freyer is in Yokohama, Japan.
There are still some Americans on the ship who chose to not get on that flight. They're among some 3,000 passenger and crew who will remain under quarantine until Wednesday. And only when they test negative for the virus will they be allowed off the ship.
Among the Americans who chose to stay on board, Matthew Smith.
The U.S. offer was break this quarantine early, get into a bus with a bunch of other people who we don't know how they've been doing the quarantine.
Now, what happens next depends on whether or not you have coronavirus. The passengers who are infected will be treated at a hospital. Everyone else is now subject to a mandatory 14-day quarantine with regular health checks. And keep in mind, it's been almost a month since these folks initially set sail on their cruise. Home is still a long way away. Back to you guys.
Okay, still to come in the race for president. All eyes are on Nevada this afternoon. We'll tell you what officials in the state are doing to avoid another situation like what happened in Iowa with the caucus there. Plus, more than 1,100 former prosecutors and other Department of Justice officials are calling on Attorney General Bill Barr to resign. Find out why they're taking action when we come back.
Parallel parking. It is an art and a skill, but lots of people fail their driving test because they can't parallel park. But is that a reason to get rid of it? Today at 4, on First at 4, we take a look at the issue. We talk to an expert driving instructor who explains why learning how to do this is so important. We'll also talk to a student about to take their test. I'll see you today at 4 on First at 4.